In fact, as many of you know, the colleague that I think all of you, many of you rather, know better than anyone else at Human Rights Watch, Joe Stork, has been banned from the country. You know, we think it's deeply dismaying that the government should make distinctions among our colleagues, because if one thing I'd like to affirm to everyone today is that all of us at Human Rights Watch have the same message and have the same outlook and have the same assessment of what we see here in Bahrain today and our findings, and that no individual is taking a position at Human Rights Watch that's different from the position of anyone else. And frankly, that is that no measure of reform, no promise of reform will really be credible until there is real accountability at the highest levels for the gross abuses that took place in the government's efforts to suppress the uprisings of 2011, and no reform promises will be credible. It is very hard to take promises of police reform seriously when the same people who were responsible for the failures in policing are still sitting in their offices making decisions about how policing should continue. If the government is serious about accountability, then the minimum we need to see is that those under whose responsibility, under whose command, under whose management, under whose supervision the police failed in their duties are held to account. But to find out instead that not a single Interior Ministry official above the level of battalion commander has been demoted, suspended, transferred, or fired makes it hard to believe that there is any real change in the operations of the security services in this country. I just want to quote here the conclusion that Mr. Bassiouni reached in November of 2012, and that we share, that the abuses in the Ministry of Interior and the security forces could not have happened without the knowledge of higher echelons of the command structure of the security forces. We need to see accountability for the abuses that took place at the higher echelons of the security forces.
Hi, I have a question.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, sorry, my name is Ahlam. I have a question related to a quotation that has been said from the highest ranking official in Bahrain. He said that Bahrain is an oasis for human rights. So as human rights experts and assessors, do you see Bahrain as an oasis for human rights? Thank you.
No.
Hello, I'm Dr. Abdul Khaq Al-Arabi. I'm one of 20 medics who was jailed, tortured,